Hello dear students, welcome back. Welcome to today's lecture of fluid mechanics. This is your lecture number 19 and in today's lecture we will discuss concept of similarity, dimensional analysis, and in dimensional analysis we will see Buckingham pi theorem and various dimensionless number. In the previous lecture we had seen derivation of conservation of mass, conservation of momentum, and we saw the differential form of this equation through Reynolds transport theorem. Okay, so let's begin today's lecture. What is similarity and similarity variable and concept of physical similarity? Similarity means what? Similarity means two things are similar but they are not equal. दो चीज सिमिलर है बट वो इक्वल नहीं है. So we will apply this concept in fluid mechanics analysis. So this principle of similarity or physical similarity predicts the influence of a large number of variables with a limited number of variables from experiments conducted on scale model. क्या है इतना सारा चीज क्या लिखा है? So पहले हम डिस्कस करते हैं व्हाट इज द नेसेसिटी ऑफ दिस कॉन्सेप्ट फिजिकल सिमिलरिटी. सपोज you have a very big structure and you want to analyze that structure so that there is no issue or no problem one can face after constructing that big structure. For that case you need some kind of experimentation on that structure, but before building that big structure how could you experiment? In that case you need a similar structure of lesser dimension so that you can perform experiment on that lesser dimension model. So by the help of this concept of similarity we can build model of a prototype. ठीक है, prototype means the original structure, model means the structure which is similar but with lesser dimensions. ठीक है ना. तो हमें एक बड़ा स्ट्रक्चर बनाने से पहले एक छोटा मॉडल बनाना पड़ेगा एंड वी हैव टू परफॉर्म एक्सपेरिमेंट ऑन दैट, वी हैव टू एनालाइज. ठीक है. तो प्रिंसिपल ऑफ फिजिकल सिमिलरिटी डू दैट, predicts the influence of a large number of variables with a limited number of variables from experiment conducted on scale models. ठीक है. तो ये स्केल मॉडल क्या है? स्केल मॉडल मीन्स हमें डायमेंशन को स्केल करना है. सपोज डायमेंशन इज 10 मीटर, वी कैन अज्यूम 1 मीटर इक्वल टू 1 सेंटीमीटर. तो 10 मीटर बिकेम 10 सेंटीमीटर, दैट इज स्केल. Flow through pipe is not similar with flow in a channel. Here, flow through pipe is one problem, is one case, and flow in a channel is another case. They are not similar because physics of this flow through pipe and the physics of flow in a channel are not equal. Flow in a channel कुछ अलग सा बिहेव करता है बट फ्लो थ्रू पाइप कुछ अलग सा बिहेव करते हैं. तो ऐसा चीजों में हम इनको सिमिलर नहीं मान सकते हैं और इस टाइप का सिमिलरिटी हम नहीं रख सकते हैं. दैट मीन्स फिजिक्स ऑफ द प्रॉब्लम मस्ट बी सेम फॉर फिजिकल सिमिलरिटी. तो टू ऑब्टेन फिजिकल सिमिलरिटी one must obtain first similar physics. फिजिक्स सेम रहेगा देन फिजिकल सिमिलरिटी हम मान सकते हैं. So what are the types of physical similarity? First is geometric similarity. Geometric means if ratio of dimensions in model and prototype are same, then geometric similarity. Simple. Suppose you have a bigger cylinder here, capital D diameter, small h diameter, and you can build a model of this. Like D became D by 2, so h became h by 2. That means length h divided by h by 2 is equal to how much here? D divided by D by 2. So their length ratio is same in this case. So I can say this is a model of this prototype. Similarly, you see here A of this cube becomes A by 2, then B by 2, C by 2. So their ratio is equal. So length ratio is equal here. So ratio of dimension is equal means they are geometric similar. Okay. Next is kinematic similar. When ratio of velocity, acceleration, discharge, this flow variable, these are flow variable, velocity, acceleration, discharge, if they are equal, then we can say, if the ratio is equal at a point, then we can say model and prototype are similar. Okay, so for that geometric similarity first is must. So this is a necessary condition but not sufficient condition. अगर कोई चीज ज्योमेट्रिक सिमिलर होगा तभी जाके हम चेक कर सकते हैं उसका काइनेमेटिक सिमिलरिटी. इफ two things are not geometrically similar, then we can't say they are kinematic similar. After getting geometrically similarity, then we can check for this ratio, velocity, acceleration, discharge, and if they are equal, then we can say it's kinematic similar. Okay. So now next is your dynamic similarity. When ratio of forces at corresponding point in model and prototype are same, then we can say the model prototype are similar. So or we can say this is a model of the prototype. दो चीजों में अगर उनका रेशियो ऑफ फोर्सेस इक्वल नहीं होंगे तो फिर हम उसको डायनामिक सिमिलर नहीं बोल सकते. व्हाट आर द फोर्सेस दैट एक्ट इन ए मूविंग फ्लूइड? इनर्शिया फोर्स, विस्कस फोर्स. तो इनर्शिया फोर्स बाय विस्कस फोर्स, रेशियो ऑफ मॉडल एंड प्रोटोटाइप अगर इक्वल होंगे देन वी कैन से डायनामिक सिमिलरिटी. So inertia force, gravity force, if their ratio are equal for model and prototype, then they are dynamic similar. Then inertia force by pressure force, right? If that is equal, then we can say dynamic similar. So the ratio of forces must be same in case of dynamic similarity. ठीक है. Next, let's see the types of forces that acts on a moving fluid. ठीक है. Types of forces acting on a moving fluid are forces acting on a moving fluid may be a combination of these forces. What? Inertia force, viscous force, pressure force, gravity force, surface tension force and elastic force. ठीक है. Inertia force is what? So inertia force can be written as mass into acceleration. Mass can be written as rho, density into volume, then acceleration. So volume dimension is LQ and acceleration is velocity by time. So velocity by time. So can I write this rho L square into L by T into V? V is your velocity. Rho L square, then L by T is what? Velocity. So L square V square. Can I write mass into acceleration in this form? Please remember. So inertia force can be written as rho L square V square. Similarly, viscous force. Viscous force is what? Shear stress into area. What is shear stress according to Newton's law of viscosity? Mu du by dy. So mu V by y into area. So mu V is your velocity. Let's keep velocity term here. Velocity. Then area is what? L square. And at the denominator also you have dimension as L. So can I write this as mu V L? So viscous force can be written as mu V L. Similarly, pressure force is what? Pressure into area, right? So pressure into area means area is L square, P L square. I can write this. Okay. Similarly, gravity force. Gravity force is what? Weight. Weight is equal to mass into acceleration due to gravity. So mass can be written as rho into volume into G. So that can be written as rho LQ G. Surface tension force sigma into L because sigma equal to F by L. Elastic force, this is proportional to your bulk modulus of elasticity into area. So I can write this as K into L square. This is bulk modulus of elasticity, right? So this is your elastic force. So these are the forces that can act in a moving fluid. ठीक है. We will see how the ratio of inertia and viscous, inertia and gravity, inertia pressure, inertia surface tension, inertia, elastic force are arranged in the later topic. Dimensional analysis. So we will use this dimensional analysis for finding dimensionless number. Okay, we will use dimensional analysis for finding dimensionless number. The number of parameters required in an experimental investigation can be characterized by a group of dimensionless number. डायमेंशनलेस मतलब उसका कोई भी डायमेंशन नहीं है ना? अगर यूनिट नहीं रहेगा तो डायमेंशन भी नहीं आएंगे. मैथमेटिकल टेक्निक्स फॉर डिटरमाइनिंग डायमेंशनलेस नंबर और पैरामीटर इज नोन एज डायमेंशनल एनालिसिस. ठीक है, तो दिस इज ए मैथमेटिकल टेक्निक ऑफ फाइंडिंग डायमेंशनलेस नंबर. तो हमें फाइनली डायमेंशनलेस नंबर निकालना है. और ये डायमेंशनलेस नंबर क्यों इंपॉर्टेंट है? व्हाई डायमेंशनलेस नंबर इज इंपॉर्टेंट? टेल मी. बिकॉज with the help of dimensionless number we can find the number of parameters required in an experimental investigation. तो एक्सपेरिमेंटल इन्वेस्टिगेशन में कितना पैरामीटर हमें जरूरत पड़ेगा वो हम डायमेंशनल एनालिसिस में ही निकाल पाएंगे. दैट्स व्हाई इट्स वेरी मच हेल्पफुल बिफोर परफॉर्मिंग एक्सपेरिमेंट. So here we will see Buckingham pi theorem dimensional analysis. This is very much important and it's in GATE syllabus. In Buckingham pi theorem, pi is your number of dimensionless or number of dimensionless parameter or dimensionless number. तो कितना dimensionless number हमें मिलेगा? This is your pi. Pi means इतना नंबर ऑफ डायमेंशनलेस पैरामीटर हमें इस प्रॉब्लम से मिलेगा. सपोज इन वन क्वेश्चन द नंबर ऑफ वेरिएबल्स आर n. वेरिएबल मीन्स डिपेंडेंट वेरिएबल, एक डिपेंडेंट वेरिएबल होगा और बाकी सब इंडिपेंडेंट वेरिएबल्स होंगे. इंडिपेंडेंट वेरिएबल इन वन इक्वेशन एक डिपेंडेंट वेरिएबल रहता है, कुछ इंडिपेंडेंट वेरिएबल रहते हैं. सपोज द नंबर ऑफ वेरिएबल्स मींस टोटल वेरिएबल, डिपेंडेंट वेरिएबल प्लस इंडिपेंडेंट वेरिएबल इज n एंड नंबर ऑफ फंडामेंटल डायमेंशंस आर m. तो यहाँ पे जितने नंबर ऑफ वेरिएबल्स हैं उनके सब के डायमेंशंस, फंडामेंटल डायमेंशन मींस m, l, t, थीटा, राइट. तो ये सब डायमेंशंस मिलके कितने बने? m हुआ. सपोज टोटल 7 नंबर ऑफ फंडामेंटल डायमेंशंस है ना. सपोज हियर इन योर प्रॉब्लम इफ द नंबर ऑफ वेरिएबल इज n, नंबर ऑफ फंडामेंटल डायमेंशंस आर m, देन कितने नंबर ऑफ पाई मिलेंगे? पाई मींस डायमेंशनलेस पैरामीटर. नंबर ऑफ डायमेंशनलेस पैरामीटर विल बी n minus m. This is your Buckingham pi theorem. So you will get n minus m number of pi terms or n minus m number of dimensionless variable for a particular problem where n is number of variable, m is number of fundamental dimension. ठीक है. Now there is a rule for determining pi. तो हमें pi निकालते वक्त और dimensionless variable निकालते वक्त we have to follow this particular rule. First, a group of variables will be repeated in each pi term. So in every pi term, there are n minus m pi terms. In every pi term, a group of variable will be repeated. So we will form a group. We will form a group of variables. That group will be repeated in every pi term, and that group must contain m number of variables. That group. तो हमें कितने नंबर ऑफ वेरिएबल्स हैं? टोटल n. n में से m नंबर ऑफ वेरिएबल को हम एक ग्रुप बनाएंगे. अगर n नंबर ऑफ वेरिएबल है तो आउट ऑफ n हमें m नंबर का एक ग्रुप बनाएंगे और that m नंबर ऑफ ग्रुप विल बी रिपीटेड इन एवरी पाई टर्म. ठीक है. पाई टर्म कितने हैं? n माइनस m. विल सी दिस. सपोज नंबर ऑफ वेरिएबल इज 5 and number of fundamental dimension is 3. देन नंबर ऑफ डायमेंशनलेस पैरामीटर, कितना वेरिएबल आएंगे 2, एंड कितने का ग्रुप बनाएंगे 5 नंबर वेरिएबल है, ग्रुप कितने नंबर का बनाएंगे, ग्रुप बनाएंगे 3 नंबर का। तो 5 वेरिएबल से हमें कितने पाई टर्म मिलेंगे, 2 पाई टर्म, पाई 1 एंड पाई 2। तो पाई 1 में हमें 3 वेरिएबल का एक ग्रुप बनाएंगे, पाई 2 में भी सिमिलरली वी हैव टू मेक ए ग्रुप ऑफ दैट 3 वेरिएबल्स। देन ये 3 नंबर हो गए, ये पाई 1 पाई 2, तो हमारे पास और कितने बचे, और 2 वेरिएबल है, एक वेरिएबल यहाँ पे रखेंगे, ये यहाँ पे और एक वेरिएबल रखेंगे, ठीक है। तो 5 वेरिएबल्स हो गए। तो पाई 1 विल बी इक्वल टू ग्रुप ऑफ दिस 3 वेरिएबल into 1 rest variable, then pi 2 will be group of 3 variable, 1 rest variable. We will see that, we will see by an example, don't worry, we'll see. So find repeated variable must be chosen from independent variable. तो repeated variable में dependent variable नहीं रहना चाहिए, तो repeated variable में हमें only independent variable रखना है, and they all of they must have some dimension. ऐसा कोई भी ग्रुप we should not select who has no dimension. Can you give me an example of quantity which has no dimension? जल्दी से टाइप करो चैट बॉक्स में किसका डायमेंशन नहीं है। The group of repeated variable must contain all fundamental quantities. So the group of repeated variable, here we have formed a group of 3 variables. That group must contain all fundamental quantities. Suppose you have like m fundamental dimensions, then that group must contain all the fundamental dimensions of the problem. And next is more fundamental quantities must be chosen from derived and fundamental variable. कुछ होते हैं ना, देखो लेंथ और वेलोसिटी, इनमें से ज्यादा फंडामेंटल कौन है, लेंथ इज मोर फंडामेंटल और वेलोसिटी इज मोर फंडामेंटल। आई कैन राइट वेलोसिटी एज लेंथ बाय टाइम, तो वेलोसिटी इज डिराइव्ड फ्रॉम लेंथ ना। If one has to select between L and V, length and velocity, he must select length because length is more fundamental than velocity. So more fundamental quantity must be given priority in choosing. देखो ये सब रूल अगर हम फॉलो नहीं करेंगे तो हमें जो आंसर आएगा कुछ अलग ही आंसर आएगा, और हो सकता है कि हमें डायमेंशन लेस नंबर ही ना मिले। Here this is an example. The drag force generated during a fluid flow over a flat plate is the function of, suppose drag force is a function of length of plate, fluid velocity, density, viscosity and acceleration due to gravity. Now find the dimensionless parameter यूजिंग बकिंगहैम पाई थ्योरम। ठीक है, समझ में आ गया क्या निकालना है, डायमेंशनलेस पैरामीटर। ओके, हाउ मेनी नंबर ऑफ वेरिएबल्स आर देयर इन दिस प्रॉब्लम, दिस इज योर डिपेंडेंट वेरिएबल, इंडिपेंडेंट कितना है 1 2 3 4 5 6, ये 6 हो गया, मिला लेंगे। नंबर ऑफ वेरिएबल इज हाउ मच, 6 लिख सकते हैं ना, नंबर ऑफ वेरिएबल इज 6। देन नंबर ऑफ फंडामेंटल डायमेंशन कितने हैं, सबका हमें डायमेंशन देखना पड़ेगा। लेंथ डायमेंशन इज L, नो इशू। वेलोसिटी डायमेंशन इज व्हाट, लेंथ बाय टाइम, so L e⁻⁻1। then rho is what, density is kg per meter cube, kg per meter cube means this is mass by volume, right? Mass is m, volume is L⁻⁻3। then next is what, force, let's see force also. Force dimension is what, mass into acceleration, mass is kg, so m, acceleration is what, your velocity by time, so can I write this is L⁻⁻2। then viscosity, dynamic viscosity is how much, remember viscosity dimension is m, L⁻⁻1, e⁻⁻1, from Newton's law of viscosity you can find this, and g, acceleration due to gravity, this is equal to L⁻²। so So now tell me how many number of fundamental dimensions are here. M is there, L is there, T is there, nothing और कुछ ज़्यादा नहीं है. So 3. So number of variable is 6. Number of dimensions are 3. So how many pi term will get according to Buckingham pi theorem? कितना मिलेगा pi terms? Pi terms कितने मिलेंगे? Number of pi क्या मिलेंगे? Pi terms is equal to n minus m. So 3. 3 मतलब क्या? एक मिलेगा pi 1, एक pi 2, एक pi 3. So we will get 3 dimensionless number, pi 1, pi 2 and pi 3. So our task is to find this pi 1, pi 2, pi 3. कैसे मिलेगा? क्या करना है? For finding pi terms, you have to make a group of repeated variables. Out of this 6 number of variables, you have to make a group of repeated variables. वो repeated variable में कितने नंबर रहेंगे? m नंबर. तो repeated variable में कितने variables रहेंगे? 3 variables, right? So now you make repeated variables. So for making repeated variables, you have to follow that instructions. That must not be a dependent variable, so neglect this. You can't choose f. So out of L, V, rho, mu, G, you have to choose repeated variable. L is a fundamental quantity, choose this. V, yeah, it's V. Then rho, yes. Mu and G. Out of L and G, L is more fundamental. Mu and G. Mu, you can choose this group L, V and rho as repeated variables. But one condition, L, V and rho, that must contain all fundamental dimensions. See, L is this one, V is this one, rho is this one. So if you choose L, V and rho, you will get M, L and T. There is no issue. So I can choose length, velocity and density as my repeated variable. So pi 1 term will look like this. Pi 1 is L, V and rho. Suppose this is your A1 to the power B1 and C1. Then you have left with how many variables? F, mu and G. So first let this mu, pi 2, same. Repeated variable is L, V, rho. Let's take this power or dimension power. This is A2, B2, C2 and mu. Pi 3 will become L, A3, velocity V3, rho C3, then your G. This is pi 1, pi 2 and pi 3 terms. ठीक है, dimensionless number मिल गया हमें. अभी क्या करना है? We have to use their dimensions. So pi 1, I can write pi 1 is a dimensionless number. So M0, L0, T0, that is equal to how much? Check. L is how much? L is your L, dimension of L is L. So L A1, then velocity dimension is what? L T to the power minus 1. Power में क्या है? V1. Then rho dimension is what? M, L to the power minus 3, C1. Then your force dimension is what? M, L, T to the power minus 2. So similarly, you can write pi 2 as M0, L0, T to the power 0 is equal to, सारे डायमेंशन लिख दो. फिर pi 2 में क्या क्या है? सेम चीजें, बस ओनली क्या वेरी करेगा? दिस न्यू वैल्यू. So write this ditto M, then mu is what? Dimension M, L minus 1, T minus 1, then pi 3, M0, L0, T0 is equal to same thing, repeated variable. बस इसमें डायमेंशन क्या बन जाएंगे? L, A1, दिस इज A1 की जगह A2 लिखना है, L to the power minus 1, B2, M, L to the power minus 3, C2, similarly L to the power A3, L to the power minus 1, B3, M, L to the power minus 3, C3. अभी next is what? G. G dimension is what? L t to the power minus 2. So this is your pi 1, pi 2 and pi 3. From this can you equate power of these fundamental dimensions? तो ये मास में कितना है 0 एंड मास में यहाँ पे कितना है मास टू द पावर c1 एंड मास टू द पावर -2. So c minus 2 c1 minus 2 is equal to 0. Similarly L में to the power a1, L में to the power b1, L to the power -3 c1 and L to the power -2. So a1 plus b1 minus 3 c1 minus 2 is equal to 0. Similarly you can find equation for this. ठीक है. So from this you can find, from this equation you can find a1 value, b1 value, c1 value. Similarly after getting this a1, b1 and c1 you can find pi 1 in form of L, B, rho and F. So put this value a1, b1 and c1, put this value of a1, b1, c1 in this equation, equation 1, you will get pi 1 dimensionless number. Similarly if you put a2, b2, c2 here, you will get pi 2 dimensionless number. If you put a3, b3, c3 here, you will get pi 3 dimensionless parameters. So finally you will get both pi, all these pi 1, pi 2, pi 3. So I can write this function as function of pi 1, pi 2 and pi 3. So this function is represented as pi 1, pi 2 and pi 3. So this function is equal to 0 and from there you can find this value, f value. ठीक है. So f will be a function of few dimensionless quantity. So this is your Buckingham pi theorem. Please remember. Okay. So now let's see few important dimensionless number associated with fluid flow. ठीक है. Fluid flow में क्या क्या डायमेंशनलेस नंबर इंपॉर्टेंट है यहाँ पे हम देख लेते हैं. फर्स्ट वन इज योर रेनॉल्ड्स नंबर, देन फ्राउट नंबर, ऑयलर नंबर, वेबर नंबर, मैक नंबर. दीज आर इंपॉर्टेंट डायमेंशनलेस नंबर. व्हाट इज रेनॉल्ड्स नंबर? रेनॉल्ड्स नंबर इज द रेशियो ऑफ इनर्शिया फोर्स बाय विस्कस फोर्स. So inertia force by viscous force is your Reynolds number. Check this. So what is inertia force? पहले हमने कैलकुलेट किया था ना. inertia force कितना था? Rho L square V square and viscous force क्या था? Mu V into L. So from this we can cancel L and L, V and V, 1. So you will get rho V L by mu. So this is mathematical formula of Reynolds number and it is equal to inertia force by viscous force. ठीक है. So this is equal to rho v L by mu. What is L here? L is your characteristic length. If it is a flat plate, then L is L, and if it is a pipe, then L is your diameter. If pipe is circular, then L is diameter. If it is if L is non-circular, then you have to find, then you have to write this formula. L is equal to 4A divided by P. This is for non-circular cross section. L equal to 4A cross sectional area divided by perimeter, weighted perimeter. Right? We'll see in the later chapter. So okay, this is your Reynolds number, and Reynolds number are useful in पाइप फ्लो. ठीक है. पाइप में ओवर ए फ्लैट प्लेट. ठीक है. सो इन दैट केस वी बाय दिस रेनॉल्ड्स नंबर वी कैन प्रेडिक्ट द बिहेवियर ऑफ फ्लूइड, वेदर फ्लूइड फ्लो इज लैमिनर और टर्बुलेंट. काइनेमेटिक्स चैप्टर में देखा ना, लैमिनर एंड टर्बुलेंट. द मूवमेंट ऑफ फ्लूइड पार्टिकल्स इन ए लेयर बाय लेयर इन लैमिना. ठीक है. So that means laminar flow. Turbulence means there will be mixing of fluid particles. Random zigzag motion होगा. Okay. So for prediction of behavior of a fluid, we use Reynolds number generally for pipe flow and flat plate. And next is your Froude number. Froude number is square root of inertia force by your gravity force. What is inertia force? We can write this as rho L square V square. G is what? Weight mass into your G can be written as rho LQ G. So cancel common terms in numerator denominator. So you will get V square by G into L. This is square root. So square root. This is Froude number. This is also useful in your open channel flow. To predict the behavior of fluid in open channel flow, we use Froude number. Next is Euler number. This is pressure force divided by your inertia force. Some author write this as square root of pressure force by inertia force, but I find this relation is suitable. Pressure force by inertia force. Pressure force is P into L square. Then inertia force is what? Rho L square. Then this is L square. Inertia is V square. So P divided by rho L square got cancelled. Rho V square. Okay, this is your Euler number. Similarly, Weber number. Weber number is ratio of your surface tension force by inertia force. Surface tension force means sigma into L divided by inertia force rho L square V square. So L got cancelled, so I can write sigma rho L V square. Okay, so this is Weber number. Mach number, this is very important. Mach number, this is equal to your inertia force by elastic force root over. Inertia force is what? Rho L square V square. Elastic force is K L square. So this got cancelled. Okay, so I can write this as equal to V square divided by K by rho. Okay, square root. So I can write this is V square root of K by rho, and this root over of K by rho is your velocity of sound. Velocity of sound that varies for medium to medium. So K and density will vary. So that's why velocity of sound will also vary for medium. This is Mach number. Mach number is equal to velocity by velocity of sound. If velocity is greater than velocity of sound, then Mach number will be greater than 1. Mach number greater than 1 means this is supersonic flow. Mach number equal to 1 means velocity is equal with velocity of sound, that means sonic. Mach number less than 1 means this is your subsonic. For incompressible flow, Mach number of air is how much? Chat box में बताओ. For incompressible flow, Mach number of air. So with this, we have seen your Buckingham Pi theorem and dimensionless numbers. Next, let's solve one numerical. ठीक है, ये क्वेश्चन बनाते हैं. A pipe of 1.5 meter diameter is required to transport an oil of density this 900 kg per meter cube. Kinematic viscosity is given at the rate of this. So this is about oil. So a pipe is required to transport oil. Oil property density, kinematic viscosity, and discharge is given. Diameter of the pipe is also given. If a 15 centimeter diameter of pipe with water having kinematic viscosity is used to model the above flow, find velocity and discharge of the model. So this is all about similarity. So here one we have a prototype and other one is your model. So one is oil, actual case is oil, but we'll model the problem with water. So let's write property. Diameter of the pipe is what? Diameter here is 1.5 meter. Oil density is given. How much? 900 kg per meter cube. Kinematic viscosity is what? Nu equal to mu by rho. This is equal to 3 into 10 to the power minus 2 torque. Torque means what? 1 stroke is equal to 1 centimeter square per second. Convert this 3 into 10 to the power minus 2. सेंटीमीटर स्क्वायर को मीटर में कन्वर्ट करेंगे तो 10 to the power minus 4 मीटर स्क्वायर पर सेकेंड. ऐसा यूनिट हो गया. देन डिस्चार्ज इज गिवन 3 मीटर क्यूब पर सेकेंड. चलो ठीक है. एंड फॉर वाटर काइनेमेटिक विस्कोसिटी इज हाउ मच? न्यू इज गिवन, म्यू बाय रो इज इक्वल टू 0.01. तो इसमें 10 to the power minus 4 लेट्स मल्टीप्लाई to get meter square per second. Okay, diameter of pipe for water is how much? 15 centimeter. ये 1.5 meter, 15 centimeter means 0.15 meter. Find the velocity and discharge. Now you find velocity here and discharge here for the pipe. For flow in pipe, Reynolds number or your inertia force, dynamic similarity of this ratio of this inertia by viscous force of this oil prototype must be equal with inertia force by viscous force of your water or model. ठीक है. Now you write inertia force is what? Reynolds number for prototype must be equal to Reynolds number of model. So in place of this Reynolds number, can I write rho VL by mu or VL by nu? Anything you can write, na? Rho VL by mu or VL by nu. Write this implies VL by nu of what? Prototype. Prototype means oil is equal to VL by nu of what? Your model is water. Now you find V is V for oil. Velocity is not given. Discharge is given. Can you find velocity? Velocity is equal to what? Discharge by area. Discharge is how much? 3. So area is pi by 4. D square means 1.5 whole square. And how much then? Find this. So is it equal to 1.697 meter per second? So for pipe, what is L? L is your characteristic length. So in place of L for pipe, can you write D? So here this is velocity. D by nu is equal for oil is equal to velocity diameter by nu of water. Now you put all these values. Velocity is how much? Velocity is 1.697. Diameter of the pipe is 1.5. Nu is given 3 into 10 to the power minus 6 is equal to velocity of water. Here we have to find this. Diameter is given 0.15. Then nu value is given 1 into 10 to the power minus 6. Can I write this? ठीक है, ये काट देते हैं. So find velocity. From here, can we find velocity? Velocity is equal to how much? Tell me quickly. Is it equal to 5.656 meter per second? So if you know velocity, you can find discharge. Discharge is equal to area into velocity. Area is how much? Pi by 4 d square into velocity. So find this value. What is d here? D for this water, na? 0.15. Check this discharge value. Is it coming 0.1 meter cube per second? ठीक है ना? Have you got this value? Discharge value? Okay, with this we have concluded our dynamics portion and dimensionless analysis. So the next topic will be taken by my colleague, and that will be, I think, viscous fluid flow. Okay, so in today's topic we have discussed your similarity variables, then dimensionless number and Buckingham pi theorem. ठीक है, तो ये सब नोट बनाते रहो, एक फॉर्मूला नोट बनाओ, डेली रिवाइज करो फॉर्मूला को, नहीं तो इट विल बी वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू रिवाइज और रिकॉल एवरीथिंग आफ्टर कंप्लीटिंग द होल गेट सिलेबस. गेट सिलेबस खत्म होने के बाद सब याद नहीं रहेगा. अभी तुम्हें याद है 10-15 सब्जेक्ट पढ़ने के बाद कुछ भी याद नहीं रहेंगे, तो बहुत डिफिकल्टी होंगे. तो फॉर दैट यू मेक ए फॉर्मूला नोट एंड रिवाइज डेली बेसिस. क्या फॉर्मूला है, क्योंकि एट द एंड ऑफ डे बहुत सारा न्यूमेरिकल तुम लोगों को बनाना है, बहुत सारे फॉर्मूले याद रखने हैं, तभी जाके कॉन्फिडेंस बनेगा. और कॉन्फिडेंस बहुत जरूरी है ड्यूरिंग द एग्जाम. एग्जाम में तुम्हारा कॉन्फिडेंस खराब हुआ तो जो क्वेश्चन बन जाना चाहिए वो भी नहीं बनेगा. तो ट्राई टू अटेम्प्ट ईजियर क्वेश्चन फर्स्ट. क्वेश्चन पढ़ लो, अच्छे से क्वेश्चन पढ़ लो, समझ में आ गया कि क्वेश्चन ये है, फिर बनाना स्टार्ट करो. जो इजी है वो पहले बनाओ. और नेवर एवर लुक इनटू ऑप्शन एट फर्स्ट. अगर ऑप्शन वाला क्वेश्चन में पहले ऑप्शन मत देखो, क्वेश्चन पढ़ो, अपने दिमाग में डिसाइड करो विच क्या आंसर है. जब कुछ पता चले कि कुछ लगेगा दैट वुड बी द आंसर, देन ओनली यू लुक एट द ऑप्शन, क्योंकि ऑप्शन दिया जाता है कंफ्यूज करने के लिए. ओके, तो फैकल्टी इन्वेस्ट ए लॉट ऑफ टाइम टू मेक कंफ्यूजिंग ऑप्शंस. डू नॉट फॉल इन दैट ट्रैप. ठीक है, तो ओके, थैंक यू.